Hello, today's interview is focusing on the burst Spanish property bubble and how, as house prices continue to fall, this is affecting the country's banks and, of course, the overall health of the economy. On the line from Madrid is the man who's witnessing all this firsthand, markets analyst Gonzalo Cañete from CMC Markets. Hello, Gonzalo. Now, arguably, Spain is witnessing its sharpest fall in house prices on record, falling over 11% during May alone. This is having a real adverse effect on the country's banks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a real problem. Of course, the property market affects the assets of the banks because we have a very big unemployed population here. That rate of unemployed, it's rising up every day in Spain. So if you take that day, that point, unemployed people in Spain, you can get on payment of mortgage that the people have with the banks. So the banks are having every day more properties in his assets, and if we take this point and we see what is going on in the property markets, and the price will go down, the assets of the banks will go down, the value of the assets of the bank will go down with the price of the property.
Now, I know banks such as BBVA and Bankia own large stocks of houses. Do you think we'll see a rush to sell them off in order to boost liquidity levels?
I think the problem is how they obtain the liquidity and the solvency against the markets. So the problem is who will go first in that race, because the latter will lose millions. So if the banks take the measure to sell the stocks that they get in property, they will have a problem. In addition, part of the problem is that today no one can estimate how value the housing stocks of these banks is, because no one is able to estimate what's the real price of houses behind the housing bubble. The bubble of the property is the problem. Nobody knows how many money will need the banks in Spain, as in other countries, because nobody knows how exactly could be the price of all the stocks of property that the banks have in his assets.
Now, when do you think Spain's property market will start picking up again? And if or when it does, will this be a sign that the economy as a whole is on the road to recovery?
Well, I think the Spanish economy will not recover for the same road. So, of course, we should not expect a recovery in this sector. We should see where it will be the new money being created. If we have from the European Central Bank new injection of liquidity in the banks in Spain, we should use this new money to send to other sectors who will recover in maybe 5 or next 10 years. But the problem is that the new money is going from the banks to solve this problem, and it's going to other markets. For example, the banks are going to buy bonds from the state of Spain. So I think we can say that the next bubble will go from the property market to the bonds market, and that is increasing the price of the bonds. So that is the new bubble, no? The public debt and the bonds.
Finally, moving forward, what do you feel is the next best option for Spain, given the unenviable situation it finds itself in? Building more houses, for instance, offers greater employment opportunities, surely?
No, of course it's not a solution, building more houses, for instance. I think we need to change the point of view of the model, of the economy model here. Today we have the Spanish state supporting the banking problem and punishing in their bonds because of this. So probably the Spanish government needs to solve the problem of unemployment, because that will be one of the main solutions to achieve rebalancing their accounts. So that the banks have a problem because of the property market.
Well, that's all we've got time for, I'm afraid, Gonzalo. Thank you very much for joining us from Madrid. We'll be back with more exclusive interviews later, but until next time, goodbye.